Field of 10 on the gate for tonight's fifth race, the Canadian Trotting Classic Final. Here they come. They're off and trotting, leaving out the quickest in the center, Long Tom. Out with him is What the Hill, then from the inside, Dover Dan, the pole sitter. Southwind Cobra up into fourth. Fifth away to Billsman. Sixth outside of him is International Money. Then it's back to 7 and 7 in Dancer Hall and Victor Geo, and trailer is Lindy the Great. Trotters into the first turn, and they'll chase Teatrick, who's put Long Tom up front. Long Tom leads the way. Pocket trip for What the Hill, 27 and 1 the opening quarter. It's 2 lengths back now, third inside to Racing Dover Dan. 2.5 lengths to Southwind Cobra from in fourth. Then fifth inside to Billsman. Racing sixth is International Money. He's a good 10 lengths off the lead at 3/8. Further back tipped out goes 7 and 7, waiting for some flow to develop in front of him. Shooting through at the rail in the meantime, Dancer Hall. 2 to Victor Geo. Still last is Lindy the Great. Not a lot of action from the backfield. Everyone content with both position and tempo. The tempo is 55 and 4, and Long Tom leads them into the far turn. Long Tom on top, What the Hill trots a pocket. Dover Dan from third, first up, fourth gains Billsman. On cover, International Money from in fifth. He's 5 off the lead now. Sixth inside, trapped in Southwind Cobra. Seventh going to be third over is 7 and 7. Locked up to the rail is Dancer Hall. Trying to wind up is Lindy the Great, and last is Victor Geo. Trotting up to 3/4. Long Tom upset minded for Teatrick as he rolls by 3/4 in 1:23 and 3 at 27 and 4. Pickup of speed in that third quarter. Long Tom confronted by Pocket Sitter, turned first over attacker What the Hill. In behind them, Dover Dan from in third. International Money still got work to do. They're in deep stretch, and here comes What the Hill and Miller on the outside. What the Hill converting off the pocket trip to win the Canadian Trotting Classic. He won it by 3 going away. It's What the Hill. What the Hill wins in 1:51 and 4.
Canadian Trotting Classic in the books, and another stakes record, 151 and 4. What the Hill gets his redemption as he takes, we'll call it Canada's handle. Winning driver Dave Miller with me, one of the owners, Jerry Silva, will join me in a moment. Dave, how important was it for him to get last week's elimination under his belt, having been off a month?
Well, we wanted to get qualified, and hopefully win the race so we could pick our post. But it worked out great. He drew a good spot, and it worked out great tonight.
I've got a feeling that trip that you had tonight was exactly how you mapped that out.
Yeah, you know what? I was figuring I'd be following Timmy there, and I was only hoping that somebody didn't try to remove on him. The trip worked out great, and the horse that was first in, I believe, I think was Bill's man. He didn't get to us, so I was able to sit right to the head of the stretch, and then my horse exploded.
How proud are you of this guy that he got that big win now this year?
Well, it helps ease the pain.
All right, enjoy it.
Yep.
All right, let's bring in Jerry. His sire, Muscle Hill, was your first Canadian Trotting Classic back in 2009. How does it feel to get another one?
It feels great. It's a pleasure to come up to Mohawk. Everybody here treats us like kings and queens. My wife Teresa is always treated, and myself, as if we belong here, and we're New Yorkers or Meadowlands people, really. But we love going to the major places. Mohawk's on top of the list. The Red Mile, of course, in the Meadowlands, also racing there. Now, of course, Ohio, because of all the money they're throwing at us, so we have to go there.
Talk about your horse's effort turning for home. Obviously, Dave put him in a perfect spot. From your emotional standpoint, how were you feeling?
I was flabbergasted nobody came out, and let them go to 3/4 in the race they did and let David get out this time. Not like in the handball when they were all alongside of him, and we got disqualified for the first time in 92 years, which I still have doubts about them disqualifying us in that race.
Well, congratulations. Enjoy this win and go celebrate.
I appreciate that, and thank you everybody here at Mohawk. Appreciate it.
All right, great stuff. What the Hill, 151-4, stakes record in the Canadian Trotting Classic.